Hey family, welcome to the Family People. I'm Raymond, and this is Marvel United continuing to play through our ultimate campaign for everything Season 1. And today we are facing off against Ronan the Accuser. There's no special rules for setup, but let's just have a check out of his special rules when playing. So special rules: whenever a hero is knocked out, they get a knockout token. So we've got those to hand. There we go. Okay. When he bams, deal 2 damage to a hero in Ronan's location. Heroes choose. So it's one hero takes 2 damage. And in the event of overflow, if a civilian token, a thug token, can't be added to the location, deal 1 damage to one hero for each token that can't be added. Heroes choose who gets each damage. And then villainous plot: the heroes lose when the group has 4 KO tokens in total. Interestingly, my other 2 KO tokens are elsewhere. So what I'm going to use instead then are these invulnerability tokens. So we're going to use those. So we've got 4 vulnerability tokens, so we lose if we acquire all of those. That's it, folks. Okay, of course Ronan has threats, but before we dig into the threats, let's have a look at the locations. In fact, let's have a look at the heroes. So of course, facing off against Ronan, we would have to have Gamora, Thanos' daughter. So we'll have Gamora. Let's just draw her starting hand. Ooh, deadliest in the galaxy. Very tasty. And accompanying Gamora, we have Drax the Destroyer. Good. Okay. That's his starting hand. Okay, so Gamora and Drax with Ronan. So of course we are playing through the Guardians of the Galaxy locations. So we'll start off with the Milano down here. So at the end of your turn, you may move to any other location. We have nowhere. At the end of your turn, you may discard 1 action token to gain 2 action tokens of your choice between move, attack, and heroic feat. We have Xandar. At the end of your turn, you may draw cards until you have 3 in your hands. That's our healing place. We have Morag. You may gain a wild token. We have the Collector's Museum. You may discard 1 action token to draw a card. And finally, we have the Kiln. At the end of your turn, you may discard 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck to place 1 token from the pool on any threat card. So if you take damage, to add a token to a threat card. Talking of which, let's have a look at those threats. So we have Jailbreak. Heroes using moves to leave this location must use 2 moves instead, and this time we need to use locations. A mixture of different actions to get rid of this. So I'll go to our first location. We have our next Jailbreak. We have Kree Elite Force. So each thug in this location requires 2 damage to be defeated. Okay, and more Kree Elite Force. And then finally, Space Ambush. Heroes starting their turn in this location take 1 damage. That's going out to the Collector's Museum and the Kiln. Okay, so we have started off setting up those around it. Of course, as always, it is the villain to go first, so he's going to stay where he is, which let's find out where he's going to start, shall we? Because that's always a good move. Let's actually put him on the board. So he's going to start in location 6. So 1 through to 6, he is over at the Kiln. That's where he is starting, which means we will be starting over at Xandar. Very good. So he doesn't move and he bams. So deal 2 damage to 1 hero in Ronan's location. There are none, so that's a good start for us. That's all he has done. Whew. Okay, so as always, left to right, we are starting with Gamora. Let's draw a card. Deadliest in the galaxy. So each wild or attack token you spend this turn gets you an additional attack action. Gosh, I don't have any tokens at the moment, so you probably want to do something about that. Now, I believe Morag had the opportunity to get wild tokens, and Xandar gave us the healing. So I think healing may be a vital part of this game, perhaps. So I think we probably want to clear that out. Let's do lots of attacks, shall we? So back down here, we've got a double attack. Let us have a look at trying to clear out that elite Kree force. So we're going to add a double attack to the timeline, and we're going to put 2 attack tokens onto the Xandar threat. Okay. So we are over to Drax, who I suspect is going to be heavy on the attack. So he has Revenge, moves to the next location clockwise with any enemies and attack there, +1 attack. But actually we've got a double attack. I don't want to do a double attack. I could do it a move and attack, I reckon. So let's do that. Okay, and here for the reason why. So doing a move and attack, it means you can place an attack here to clear this threat. Which means we get access to the healing pool. And to clear this threat here. That's our missions. And we're going to do a move 1, and then the other 2 attack is going to place out on the other elite Kree force. Moving towards clearing that threat. Very good. Okay, so we are then back to Gamora. Oh. Okay, so all of her specials come out. And we see we've got 1 for each base action. Okay, and different graphics for each one. Nice. Very good. So the new one's just got 1. We haven't got any tokens is the issue, folks. You've got to move and attack. So I'm thinking let's just go with the heroic feat on the basis that she can move from Xandar to Morag, and she could do a heroic feat to rescue this civilian, and then the attack she can clear this threat, which means at the end of her turn she can gain a wild token, which makes her other cards more useful. So that will come down here. It's available for her. Very good. So that is our 3 heroic actions done turns. So Ronan will do a move clockwise to the next location with any heroes. So over at Morag, Gamora and Drax, and then he will do his BAM. So BAM deal 2 damage to 1 hero in Ronan's location. Heroes choose. Okay, I tell you what, because Gamora has got pretty much all the same, I'm going to get rid of those 2. We'll leave the move action and we'll get rid of those 2. That's 2 damage to Gamora, and then he's going to put out tokens. So we're going to have 2 thugs put out in Morag. one thug in the Collector's Museum and one thug over in Xandar. And that's it, that's his turn done. And I didn't mention at the beginning, so Ronan has 5 health, so that's what we need to clear once we've cleared at least 2 of the 3 missions. So we are over to Drax. We'll draw a card. So we do a move and attack. Okay. I think a move and attack is good because that also enables Gamora to move over to the other location to heal up. So let's do a move and attack and a heroic feat. Okay. 2. Darn it. Oh, there's one more there. Okay. So we're gonna do attack to clear. Sorry, we're gonna do attack here to clear the thug. We're going to do do anything with that move and heroic feat. It stays there, so that's fine. We'll move and heroic feat and we'll go across to there. That's fine. Okay, so we're over to the Gamora. So she has a move and attack. Got a move and attack, but that's fine. Let's do what to that. What's this one? So she can do a move and then attack. Oops, sorry. So she's moved and attacked. It's just a thug to here. She can then use her wild token. Doesn't really help. Right, let's just reset. Apologies. So she's gonna do an attack where she'll use the wild token to do an attack where she is. And then because she's used the wild token, it means she gets to do an extra attack. Because that's her deadliest in the galaxy. So each wild or attack token you spend this turn gets you an additional attack. So she's used that. So she's done what's she done at the moment? Nothing. Just used a token. Okay. So now she's got left 2 moves and then attack. Fine, so she'll just move 1 and then attack. That'll do. Okay, and then she's going to draw back up for 3. Okay, and she got back to a double wild. Nice. So back to Drax. We'll draw a card. Go. What I want to do. Question, folks. What do I want to do? Got to move at a double attack, so we can come down to heroes using moves to leave this location with a view to clearing the jailbreak. So I think this is a better one than here. So this means if I start my turn over here at the Collector's Museum at the beginning of my turn, then I take a damage. As where the jailbreak means it would cost me more to move out of that area, but I could just stay in that area and work towards clearing that threat. So I think that's going to be a good bet. So let's stick with that. So we're going to do, so we're going to do a move and double attack. So we're going to do a move, and we're going to do a single attack there, and the extra attack we're going to place on this threat. Let's clear that. Okay, so that is our 3 actions. We are back to Ronan. So Ronan will be doing move counterclockwise to the next location with any heroes. So back to Gamora Xandar. Okay. He's here. He's going to bam, deal 2 damage to 1 hero in Ronan's location. Okay, so I think the no-brainer is keep the double wild. And the other 2 go underneath the deck. Okay. Oops. That's done. Okay. And then he's going to put out 2 thugs in that location and 1 in each adjacent. No overflow. He did a good job clearing up Morag. We've got 2 thugs over at Xandar and 1 at nowhere. Okay. That is it. Here's action. So we are back to Gamora. Draw. She's got a double wild. She's definitely do a double wild. What does she want to do is the question. God. Okay. Okay, so I think what we're going to do then, we've got 2 attacks and we've got 2 wilds. I think what we're going to do then is we're going to do 2 attacks to take out 2 thugs. We're going to do a single wild to rescue a civilian. And now the question is, do I want to recover all my hand or do I want to gain a token? I think I'm going to heal. I'm going to heal. Put it back up to 3 cards. Okay. So in my turn there, the other one is wasted. So we're over to Drax. Oh, double wild. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, so let's do a double wild. And we're going to clear this threat with 2 of those wilds. Now then, it says if I stay in nowhere, at the end of your turn you may discard 1 action token to gain 2 action tokens of your choice. Now I haven't currently got any action tokens. There's not much point staying there. But I could move 2 and get a wild token, or I could clear something else on that side. But I think I'm going to move 2 and get a wild token. So that's available for Drax. And we are back to Gamora. I'll draw a card. Alright. So we're doing a good job clearing up that area at the moment. So we've got nothing here over at Xandar. 1 thug, a couple of thugs. We're actually doing quite well for overflow. And in terms of the missions, we've got 1 threat and 3 thugs to defeat. So And what have we got? A double wild to take. So I think I can do a move. Do a move and attack. With a move and attack, which means she can move to here and attack a thug, and she's got a double wild left. So I could take out a civilian and a thug, or I could come down to the Milano with a view to start to clear that threat. It's probably a better action. So a move, and then one of tokens. Let's use a move token, so I can just stay there. Okay. So that is our 3 actions. We are back to Ronan. Ronan will draw, move counterclockwise to the next location with any heroes, and bam! He really is going for Gamora. It's just like ignoring Drax. Gamora! Ah! Okay, double attack. Okay, so we'll get rid of the 2 single icon cards. But we've avoided being knocked out, so that's good. Just about. And going back to here, so that's his bam, 2 damage, and then he's going to put 2 thugs out. I don't know why there was a thug token over there. Should that have been here? Don't know. 2 thug tokens, and 1 on each adjacent. So we've got 2 in Milano, got 1 over nowhere, and 1 over at the kiln. So the kiln and Milano are now at risk of overflow. So that is it for Ronan's turn. Now we are back to Drax. So Drax will get a single wild. Now then, I could, but it moves him further away. What have I got? I've got to move and attack. Unfortunately, I can't do a double move and attack. I have got to move and attack. Okay, so that works, I think. So we're going to do revenge. So what revenge means is he gets to move. So he can have an attack where he is. No, that's fine. We're going to move. We can do a move and then attack. And now he's got a move and 2 attacks left. That's fine. So we'll do an attack here, which clears that mission. So that is now complete. And then we're going to do a move and another attack here, and then gain a wild token. Nice. Double wild. Like it. And then we are back to Gamora. We'll draw a card. That's fine. I'm not going to worry about that. She hasn't got any tokens. So she will do her heroic feat and then attack, because the Milano, that's what she needs to clear this threat. And by clearing that threat, fantastic, she gets to move as well. But that clears the second of our 3 missions. So the only thing left would be if we wanted to rescue civilians, but of course we're not bothered about that because we're going to just be attacking Ronan. But before we do that, we are back at the Milano, and Gamora can move to any location. I think she will move to Xandar because of course that gives her the ability to then heal fully, so she gets to draw 3 cards. Excellent. So now it is all down to playing a run around with Ronan. Let's have a look. Okay, move clockwise to the next location with any heroes. What is going on? It's just absolutely hounding Gamora every time. So he will move clockwise to the next location with a hero and deal 2 damage to one hero in his BAM. It's just so thematic. I love it. Okay, so she hasn't got any tokens, so she will take those. Oh, okay, sorry. Oh, I love it. So that's her BAM, and then his BAM, and then he's going to put out some skivvies. So that's 2 civilians over at Xandar. Oh dear, folks, I tell you, I do love it when the theme just absolutely shines through in these games. It's just such fun. Okay, so that is it for Ronan, and now we are absolutely on the attack. We are back to Drax. Drax will draw a card, move to the next clockwise location, attack. Okay, now I don't want to move to a clockwise location. I want to move anti-clockwise. We've already got a attack and a heroic feat in the storyline. But unfortunately, Drax has only got a whole bunch of single icon cards, which is not great. But he has got these 2 wilds. Very tasty. So we're gonna have to move, that is without a shadow of a doubt. However, a wild probably serves us better because then Gamora can use a wild as an attack. So we will play the wild. That gives us a wild, a heroic feat, and attack. So we will do a wild to move. We will do a heroic feat to rescue. We rescue a civilian, and we will do an attack, which is the first point of damage on Ronan. Okay, first point gone. We are to Gamora, who will draw a card. Flipping move. Of course it is. Oh, before I do that, however, sorry, going back to Drax, he will spend his 2 wild to also do another 2 points of damage to Ronan, which means Ronan only has 2 hit points left. With a wild in the storyline, it means we can play Gamora's move and attack to the storyline to do the final 2 points of damage to Ronan, meaning Ronan is now absolutely KO'd. Very good. Excellent. Wow. And again, just such a different game. I think both of these guys much heavier on the attack than heroic feats. Obviously we cleared the thugs and the threats. Love the threats. Very, very different with the Guardians of the Galaxy locations. Like those with the healing, being able to clear that healing, and also the getting the wild tokens from Morag definitely made a massive difference. I absolutely loved how Ronan was just absolutely hounding Gamora every time she healed, like going at her again every time. Heal, brah, heal, brah. Love that. That was fantastic. But it mattered not, and we did get KO'd, so we didn't see. I think we managed to avoid any overflow, and there was no KOing at all of any of our characters. So both Gamora and Drax totally survived, facing off against Ronan. Of course, the next time we see Ronan, it will be in hard challenge mode so we'll see how our heroes fare that. But it was our first exposure to Ronan. Fantastic getting those Guardians of the Galaxy locations out to the board, which of course had to be done with the Guardians facing off as our newly unlocked characters against Ronan. Fantastic fun. Hope you've enjoyed that. If you've liked watching this video, please hit that like button. If you want to encourage me, please hit subscribe, leave a comment below, give me your thoughts, and if you'd like to see moving forward, I've still got quite a number of bits to get to the table and share my fun enthusiasm with you guys. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon.